Hey guys, Pichu here with a huge announcement here on Pichu London Racing. I'm going to be starting up two new series along with the Pokemon Cup Series Season 31. I will be starting two brand new series, and here they are, the Pokemon Cup Series X and the Pokemon Cup Series T. The X Series will use the Xfinity Series roster, the 2017 Xfinity Series mod, and the T Series will be a truck series. We'll use the CWS 2015 mod with the 2017 car set. And another announcement, I am renaming the Pokemon XP series into the Pokemon Cup Series O. So that will continue to be the open wheel series for that, but it will undergo a new name, and the name change will apply to next season, to Season 2 of that series. And we will still have the Pokemon Cup Series Season 31 as normal. But this time, though, we're adding two new series here on Pichu London Racing. So let's first go through the schedule here for the two new series. The car sets will be revealed. The cars will be revealed, I should say. The cars will be revealed in the signups videos for the three series. I will let you know at the end of this video when those signups will be. But I'm just going to reveal the schedule just to show you how it compares and contrasts with the other Pokemon Cup series. So anyway, and on the left we see the Pokemon Cup Series X's first schedule. A lot of races you know and love are in this schedule from Pokemon Cup: Daytona, Homestead, Auto Club. Then there's Iowa Speedway. Iowa is unique to National and to the X and T series, but we'll get to that later. Bristol, Atlanta, Michigan, Chicagoland, Kansas, Charlotte, Pocono, Dover, New Hampshire, Kentucky, the Glen, Darlington, all tracks you know and love, and of course Eldora. I know that Xfinity Series really doesn't have a dirt race, but I thought I'd add this a dirt race to the schedule because I want to have a lot of fun with it. Then there's the Then we add Levi Strauss, and then we have unique tracks to the both series: Levi Strauss, Nazareth, Gateway, Mid Ohio, Road America, Rockham, North Carolina, Indianapolis, Richmond, Las Vegas, and Las Vegas will be the regular season finale, just so you know, for the X series. And then the playoffs will start at Old Spice, then go to Texas and Phoenix for round 1. Round 2 is in Talladega, Pensacola, and Armory Digital. And of course, then Joltis will wrap up the season. And in the truck series, here's the schedule for the trucks: Daytona, Homestead, of course Iowa, Martinsville, Bristol, Atlanta, Michigan, Chicagoland, Kansas, Charlotte, Pocono, Dover, New Hampshire, Kentucky, the Glen, Eldora, Levi Strauss, Nazareth, Gateway, Canadian Tire, Motorsports Park, Rockham, North Carolina, Chicago Motor Speedway, and Las Vegas, of course, will be the last race before the playoffs. And of course, the playoff races: Old Spice, Texas, and Phoenix, and Talladega, Pensacola, and Armory Digital in round 2. And it leads up to the championship race here in the truck series. So let's show you the Season 31 schedule, by the way, for the Pokemon Cup series, the one we've been waiting to reveal. We will have the car sets, the cars revealed in the signups videos and the respective signups videos. I'll let you know the date. But first, here's a Season 31 Cup Series schedule: Daytona, Homestead, Auto Club, Sonoma, Martinsville, Bristol, Atlanta, Michigan, Chicagoland, Kansas, Charlotte, Pocono, Dover, New Hampshire, Kentucky, the Glen, Darlington, Eldora, and then World Tour 31 starts in Suzuka, Gravis City, Biker. Oh, we will have the All-Star race, I should say. Forgot to mention, we will have the All-Star race this season at Nazareth Speedway. Nazareth is where we'll have our All-Star race for Season 31 of the Pokemon Cup Series. Will be after Eldora and before the start of the World Tour. The World Tour will begin this season at Suzuka, and then Gravis City Zone 7, and then Biker, Canadian Tire, 349, Calder Park, Rockingham, and Montague. The last race before the playoffs is in Twin Ring, Montague. The playoffs start in Indianapolis, and then go to Richmond and Vegas for round 1, Sawmill, Texas, Phoenix in round 2, and Talladega, Orlando, Coca-Cola for round 3 in the championship race at Zen Joltis. A notable addition is Sawmill, of course. Sawmill has been added to the schedule from last season and will replace, I think, Road America in the schedule. if I can recall, Sawmill will be the new track there. And that's the track that they recently released from Action Pack Tracks that was based off the track from NASCAR Thunder 2004. We're finally going to have a race at Sawmill, and that'll make its debut in Season 31 of the Pokemon Cup Series. If it goes well, we might have more races of Sawmill in the future. So I just thought I try it out for this season, see how it goes. And here is the Pokemon Cup schedules for all three series. A lot of triple weekends. There'll be in Daytona and Homestead. Everywhere else is a triple weekend except for the bottom for the playoff, except for the ones in the middle. The fourth weekend, while the Cup goes to Sonoma, they'll have Truck and Xfinite and X Series both go to Iowa. The X Series and Cup will only run Auto Club, and the X Series and the Truck Series and Cup Series will only run Martinsville. The rest are triple weekends except for Darlington. The Cup and X Series will run there, and Eldora will be triple weekend there, because why not? We'll have our All-Star weekend after that in Pokemon Cup, and then the Trucks and the T and X Series will both run in Levi Strauss and Nazareth, Gateway, and then two different road courses here. Cup and Trucks will run at CTMP, while the X Series runs Mid-Ohio. Then 349 will be its own race, and then Calder Park and Road America. Road America will be running the X Series, while the Cup Series runs Calder Park, and Rockingham, North Carolina will run in the X and T Series, and while the Cup Series goes to Rockingham, UK. Pretty much a Rockingham weekend. And Twin Ring Montague, the last race for the playoffs, traditionally as well. So then there's, of course, Indianapolis. Only the Cup and X Series will run at Indy. The Truck Series will run at CMS, Chicago Motor Speedway. The Cup and X Series will only run at Richmond, and all three series will run in Las Vegas, while the X and T Series will have their regular season finales at Vegas. And then they'll start the playoffs for those series in Old Spice, and the Cup Series will run at Sawmill to start round 2. And then the rest of the way are triple weekends with Texas and Phoenix and Talladega. And then when Cup Series goes to Orlando, the X and T Series go to Pensacola. And when the Cup Series goes to Coca-Cola, the other two series go to Armory Digital. And all three series will have their season finales at Zen Joltis. So that's your schedule for all three series that are coming up soon. Just one more thing to note, the signups will be one car per user in all three series. You can sign up for all three series, but you cannot use the same driver. There has to be a different driver in each of the three series, just to make things fair and to have each series have its own identity, so to speak. So you can sign up your best drivers in Season 31 of the Cup Series, and then have your second best drivers sign up for the X or T Series, whatever you choose, and have your third or second best drivers run the T or X Series, however you want, but you must have a different driver in each of those three series. Cannot use the same driver in 2 or more series. I just want to let you guys know that if you're planning to sign up for all three of the series. So I hope everybody gets that, and here's when the signups videos will be up. So here are the dates for all three series signups videos. We will start with the Pokemon Cup Series Season 31 signups. Those signups will be up on September 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern. The Pokemon Cup Series Season 31 signups will be up on September 1st. That's a Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to get a ride for Season 31 of the Cup Series, make sure you be there by 6 p.m. Make sure you sign up in the video starting at 6 p.m. on September 1st Eastern Standard Time. Might be different in other areas, but I will tell you that the times are Eastern. So 6 p.m. Eastern, September 1st, Friday, will be Season 31 Pokemon Cup Series signups. Signups for the first season of the Pokemon Cup Series X will be the next day, September 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you already signed up for the Cup Series, you must use another driver if you want to sign up for the X Series too. You cannot use the same driver you signed up with for the Cup Series as in the X Series, and for the Truck Series and vice versa. So signups for the Pokemon Cup Series X will be on September 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern. And finally, the Pokemon Cup Series T signups will be Sunday, September 3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern. This time at 1 p.m. Eastern, that'll be the Pokemon Cup Series T signups. So again, you must use a different driver you're planning to sign up for that series too. In all three series, it's one car per user. So only one driver per user can sign up for each series. If you want to sign up for more than one series, you have to use a different driver. You must use a different driver name or a different driver in general to sign up for that series. So we're going to have a lot of different drivers here for all three series, and to make things like, and to again have each series have its own identity. So that's the rule I'm going to be placing there. So one more time, the Pokemon Cup Series Season 31 signups will be up September 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern. The Pokemon Cup Series X signups will be up September 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern. And the Pokemon Cup Series T signups will be up at September 3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern. I will have all the times of the signups videos in the video description down below. And hope you guys will all be signing up for those three series, although it has to be different drivers in each of them. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I will reveal the cars and trucks for each of the series during the signups videos. That'll be up on those dates. I will leave all those dates in the description down below, and I will post on Facebook as well as a reminder when signups are up for you guys. So, and all the rules that you have to follow for the signups video for each of the signups videos. I will post them all up in the description and on Facebook, so you won't miss a thing. Anyway, hope you guys will sign up for all these three series, and this is Pichu London. I'll see you guys later.